Hello and welcome to this card reading with me. My name is Angelyn. This card reading is for the week of September the 8th through the 13th. Is that right? 7th through the 13th. September the 7th through the 13th. Eclipse energy. Big time. How are you guys doing? Do you know much about eclipses? Eclipse seasons are always in autumn and spring, in the months of changing, right? Our winter is very solid. Our summer is very solid. Autumn is a time of transition from summer to winter. And spring is a time of transition from winter into summer. And the eclipses follow that energy of like shifting and moving, and we're carrying one thing to the next. It's a good time for doing cleanses, cleansing your body of toxins, cleansing your mind of toxins, cleansing your home of things. Clean out the drawer. I feel like we've talked about this. Clean out the drawer, clean out the closet, get rid of the stuff, take the stuff to the donation place, movement and readying. So we have not gotten to the autumn equinox yet, although in many places it does feel like autumn. It certainly does here. It's very unusual this time of year. And so we just want to look at what the energies are for the week of September the 7th through the 13th. Well, I will let you know that this week might be a little difficult. It's cool. We are coming into, so the themes of the week are not terrible. They're great, actually. The 10 here is 10s are about completion, but this card is about like creating stability for your future and putting things into place that are solid and that are going to help you as you move on, create more stability, more rooting. The Chariot is about this emboldened embodiment of clarity, of willingness, of moving forward because that's the way that you're going. Work smarter, not harder, and let's go ahead and just do this. So this kind of indicates, there's movement in the card, and so this can mean maybe some discomfort because it's this really big energy and it is moving through the week. Okay, as we begin the week, we're looking at a tower moment. Now, typically I'm like, y'all don't get up in arms about the tower card. The tower card, we go through tower moments every day, okay? And they can be big, they can be little. This one was drawn specifically for the day of the eclipse. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we're going to get some news. Why don't we just ask? Let's get some clarifiers. It feels like there's a tower moment at like a point of contention or a point of like some kind of decision is made. Let's just see. Say more about what this tower is about. Reflection, the ability to look inward, the ability to spend time looking at things about ourselves and about our situation and about our partners, our friends, our way of life. What are some of the things that you're doing that are perpetuating things that you don't want? For example, I mentioned cleaning out the drawer, okay? Cleaning out the fridge, getting rid of the stuff, taking it to the donation place. When you're doing that, what you're doing is you're creating spaciousness for yourself. You're giving yourself this gift of not being assaulted with crap all the time. And 1 second. Thanks. And as you do this, as you spend time in reflection, it's easier to sort of go with the flow as things tower and fall. If you're not spending time in stillness, if you're not spending time in reflection, if you're not looking at like, how can I do things differently and better for myself to make things easier? How can I put forth a little bit of effort and get a big return here? If you're not doing stuff like that for yourself all the time, which is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to show self-love and to create a self-care practice, if you're not doing that, the tower is going to feel harder. It's going to feel more difficult. So I think that we need to make sure that we are focusing on, as things shift, as things come to mind, as things happen, reflect about them. This theme came up in the eclipse video also, which is very interesting. All right, let's move through the week a little bit more. This is a choice point, a decision. It could be a clash. It could be like an argument or a clash of ideas. But it's a choice point. It's a point in the week where you get to decide how you're going to be with something, how you're going to act with something, what you're going to say about something. Let me ask about what that is. A letting go, a walking away, a realizing this isn't for me, realizing I don't really want to die on this hill, and I'm not going to. It feels like an argument, or it feels like something that your heart is connected to. Let's see. More swords. Yeah, it's, you guys, these are the clarifiers. This is something that's going on mentally, that's taking up space. This is a disagreement or a conflict that is taking up space in your mind and that you need to walk away from. Okay, so we know we need to be reflective about the things that start to shift. And as our mind starts, you need to walk away. You need to set that down. That's not going to be good for you this week. It seems like that there's some processing that's going to have to be done about this tower. That feels really accurate. As we get later down in the week, this is the grief card. So, like, if you look at these, it's like, first we have the tower. Then we have the part where our mind starts kind of going, and we're trying not to overthink. We're processing. And then we've got grief. So I think that by Wednesday, Thursday, it will be less here and more here, whatever it is. And then we walk into, as we end the week, a time of uncovering. We're again being asked to look at, the things that you can't see. Try to figure them out. This is, it's like a very clear move into the unconscious. Don't be afraid of that. Just do it. Do it for yourself. Do it to make things easier for you. You're processing something big. Wow. Gosh, this is just so interesting. It's like this eclipse is happening. And then there's like this collective, for at least for us, what are we going to have to process? Feels bigger. I'm just going to ask a couple more questions. I know this makes the video go a little bit longer, but we're just going to keep asking. The cards are talking. What is this that we are going to have to process? Because these cards, the themes are telling us that we're going to end in a good place. We're going to end stronger and more stable than we started. So that's the hope part, right? Between feminine and masculine energies is what I'm understanding. I'm doing an open read here, which means you look at the cards to tell the story. And this is a powerful man and a powerful woman, a very powerful man and a very powerful woman, both of them very adept, like very intelligent, very adept at speaking, at translating and understanding what's going on. They're both trustworthy. I don't know that it's a man and a woman that are arguing. I feel like it's the clash of masculine energy, which is like, let's go, let's do, let's get on with it, you know, let's just take action and do it, in clash with, let's sit, let's think about it, let's plan, let's figure this out, let's talk about it, and then decide. Feminine and masculine in that kind of way. A softer approach, a quicker, harder approach. There's room for both, and there should be, right? Like a balanced world would have both fully integrated. We don't in our world. And so it looks like there's something that's going to come to a head this week. So you need to be gentle with yourself. You need to make sure you're processing this. You need to be willing to reflect about it, walk away when you need to. In other words, shut it down and cry. What's the advice? Okay. So the advice is we're entering into something new. This week is going to bring about something new, and we need to go with it. It could be a new opportunity. It's certainly a new opportunity to think differently, act differently, live differently. Could be an opportunity for more, creating more resources, which resources can be money, yes, but it can also be time. It can be love. It can be all kinds of things. So we're entering into this new time of exploration. They're facing each other. They're working together. Or they're in conflict, but I feel like that they are working together in this particular place. This sense of exploration and not necessarily knowing what's coming, but moving forward anyway in a determined way. So this new thing, we've just got to make sure, like, even though we don't know what's going to come, just moving forward with a determined attitude and sort of like on your mind, I'm going to figure this out. We're going to get through this, whatever it is. You know, it's funny because it can be a little thing. I mean, it could be by the end of the week that I go back and listen to this and I'm like, yeah, well, that was because the airport in Chicago shut down for 2 days and everybody's flights got messed up and we've just got to move forward doing things differently. You know, I don't know what it is, but it feels collective and it feels big. We'll see. Thanks for joining me. I hope you join me next time, and I hope you share this video with friends, or this account with friends or family, anybody that you know could be interested in this kind of tarot. Thanks so much.